Cooper Marchie here. What was supposed to be a fun vacation turned into a nightmare when a family's partially blind Siamese cat, Maisie, got loose, and went missing in Los Angeles in the rain. After a call from the pet sitter, the family had to cut their plans short and return to find her immediately, as coyotes and heavy traffic were among the many potential dangers. The cat had never been outdoors on her own. The full range of emotions, the ups and downs of the search and the reunion were all caught on camera. Comedian Zane Lamprey was filming as he and his wife Mel, a well-known rescuer, returned to find the missing cat. Later, he shared what happened, but only after being sure that there would be a happy ending. It was supposed to be a fun in the snow and the slopes, but then they got the distressing call from the pet sitter. As Mel shared on Instagram, Maisie was missing for over 24 hours before the pet sitter called, so they were extremely worried. We drove home in a complete state of fear Thursday morning and started nonstop searching for her. Maisie is more blind than sighted, and she's never been outdoors a day in her life. It was also raining, and something she would be very unfamiliar with. The family drove home at 4 a.m. and started searching. Once they arrived, they discovered a loose screen and telltale marks on the metal roof. They knew how she'd gotten out and slid down the slanted roof to the ground, and she wasn't responding to their calls to her. The family knew their best hope was to talk to neighbors on social media and in person. As they canvassed the neighborhood, they met many new, friendly folks who wanted to assist, and it would pay off. Hoping their cat was nearby, the couple slept outside, sprinkling treats in the area. Unfortunately, if 3 or 4 days go by, the odds that Maisie might venture outside the area grew, so they did all they could immediately. They went to all the neighbors' houses, walking for miles. He even asked if he could look around crawl spaces where she might try to hide out. In one case, someone had seen Maisie, so they left her familiar cat tent and favorite food there for her to find, but unfortunately, she remained hidden. Finally, there was a breakthrough after 4 horrible days. Construction workers building a home nearby saw Maisie and amazingly took action, cornering her under a house. They ran to get the information from the flyer and called immediately. Mel and Zane ran to the scene, but half suspected it might be just one of the many false leads they had received. Then Mel described the flood of emotions as this lead turned out to be the one. The guys handed me a light and told me to look under the crawl space. I did, and I think I almost passed out, Mel shared. I screamed and fell to the ground and cried at the same time. It was Maisie. Terrified, wet, dirty, but my Maisie, alive. The guys started cheering, and then I set about calming down so I could get her out. She took about 15 minutes of talking to and eventually came to me. I grabbed her and handed her to Zane, and we ran to the house crying and checked her over. She was totally unharmed, just scared. The amount of gratitude, relief, joy, luck we feel is unexplainable, Mel Lamprey shared. Never give up hope. If you have to keep searching for a cat, keep doing it. I'm so glad Maisie was found safe. Cooper Marchie here. Ciao.